You're so welcome. And today, really, as I said, the show is almost ending. And so we want to find out if Manu has played with fire for far too long. And today we're going to be discussing Raul Jalajo, the man who has erred several times, has betrayed, the traitor in the movie actually. And Manu keeps forgiving him. And today we saw what he did. So to do that with me, I have Derek and Elijah. Really, Derek, hasn't Manu played with fire for far too long?
Before we talk about Manu, I would like to say happy
Eid al-Adha or Mubarak
to all my Muslim friends.
That's good.
Yeah, America, wherever you are. America.
Hey,
and then
I'm suspecting
too. All right, Manu again. And I'm thinking that I keep on saying she's the one who keeps on repeating the same thing, or who keeps on doing the same thing and be expecting a different result. But this time around, I'm beginning to be convinced, or I'm getting convinced that she's trying to get some tactics being played here. You know, there's an adage that goes that anywhere the blacksmith keeps on hitting for far too important. Yes, it means there's something there, which means that she's trying to allow the traitor to operate and then know her moves so that she can be able to capture the traitor as he or she wants to strike at a point. But I think, look, we all have to know that if you get somebody who keeps on doing the same thing to you as an enemy, either you take the person off, means that the person should leave you totally, or when you come to our normal settings as Ghanaians, or as we are living right now, you need to report the person to the police for the person to be arrested.
Is the law working there?
No, but you see this one, it looks like a kingdom setting system. And so you don't have a monarchical system, you don't have something like a police, or no. It's everything is coming from the palace. And so such a person, you have to kill him. Look, he has been a traitor from day one, day two. Anybody who is a traitor against the kingdom is not for the kingdom. So you would have to kill the person totally. But it looks like money is giving the person more chance to operate. And that person is causing more harm to you. So what are you waiting for?
Elijah, what are you waiting for?
I think Derek has said a lot, but I feel just like he was saying, she just needs to get some information so she can hit on him when he least expects it. Because this is someone who has been in a situation where we've all witnessed the fact that he was a traitor, and she didn't even actually want to kill him, but the people of Jhansi actually took it out on him, and he's been given another chance. And you can just tell this is a bitter man who I don't know what he's bitter for or bitter about.
Great, for the kingdom.
Great. And I felt for all of us watching, I thought that was a turning point for Raul Jalajo. We all felt like, okay, he's come to do good now, to make amends for his wrongs, not knowing he has his own plans and he's yet to execute them. And so for me, it's just so, should I say, shameful to see any human being live in this kind of life where you're given so many chances and you still want to take advantage of the person.
You know, we have such people in our workplaces, in our homes, and I mean, everywhere that we go, and they keep snitching on us, yet we say that because they are part of us in the office, we just have to let go and then move on. You, Derek, on a more serious note, if you have somebody like him snitching on you in the office, what would you do?
And I find out that this is look, if it's an organization where I've been employed, I'm not the employer. How do I say it? The employer, right? Yeah. But I'm the employee rather. What I would do is, the best thing I can do is to resign if I'm the employee. But the employer, I'll just
you're going to put down your tools because someone is snitching on you?
Of course. It's better. Look, even the Bible says that when your right hand causes you to sin or is worrying you, do what? Cut it off. So it means that
you're not the problem or the challenge.
What I'm saying is that I am going to put in my resignation letter that I'm resigning, and I will state the reasons. I can't just go there and say I'm just resigning. Oh, because of this person, I know this person is doing this, and I am aware of. And so if the employer doesn't do anything about it, then look, I'm leaving, because it's better for me to leave that place than to be in the same place with the person. Look, you keep on dining with the person, giving the person the second chance. You don't know what is in the person's mind. The least thing you do, the person takes it as if it's a bigger thing, a bigger issue. Look at the way he argued in a court. look at his
Always
argument
blaming
level.
someone
Yeah.
for
Of course.
something he is doing.
Of course. And I studied one thing about him that he just said before it
The show ended, yeah.
Yes, it ended. He said he has weakened Manu's army. He has tried to everybody around here. He has tried to wound everybody. So now Manu's army is being weakened by 50%. Such a man is a strategic person. And so definitely, even in our place, our workplaces, as you said, our homes and everywhere, we have insiders who weakens us day in and day out. Sometimes I tell myself, look, there are certain people you don't need to mind them. Like, the more you keep on talking, the more you keep on arguing with them, the more you are weakening yourself, because that person feels that his strength is at that point, at that place that he can use to weaken you. So even our kids, at a point, the more you keep on shouting at them, the more you keep on stop doing this, you get BP by yourself, and they are still alive, and you have gotten BP and you are dying. So I realize that in our own homes, we need to put our minds at places where we realize that this thing can weaken me. This person can make me do this. This person can make me do that. It is not ourselves. It's not our own will that will do certain things, but it's some people who triggers those things in us. As they say in Akan, "Ubi ne mandi paye bone." You get my point? Okay. And so you definitely have to realize that this person, make sure you get it. And if it's in an organization, look, either resign or you sack the person.
Elijah, would you say that till date, Manu hasn't learnt well in terms of leadership?
Well,
because we always see loopholes in her dealings where somebody can stand and say that I've been able to weaken 50% of your security. Has she learned anything at all?
You know,
since she started.
We can tell she's very strategic, and for me, I feel she's learned a lot. Looking at the fact that she's been through a lot of things have happened, sequence of events and everything, but she's been able to stand through. I feel like she has learned a lot, but she is a person that always wants to do things based on how she feels it should be done. Okay. She doesn't need your validation to be able to do anything. And so we can hear her always say, I'll do this, and definitely she does it. And so for me, I think a person like Manu is one that is rare. And when it comes to leadership and everything like that, leaders have to have things like this in their situations where you have people that might be doing the wrong stuff, but you just have to put up with them and know how to hit them when they least expect it. So for me, I think she's learned a lot. It just needs that factor, that one factor that can change everything. And I think she's getting there. Okay. So far, so good. She's been amazing.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm also seeing it as, okay, it's not, let me say, normally, it is not a lady's thing to be a leader. Normally.
I was just coming to that. Do you think that it is a problem with lady bosses?
Yes.
I think they don't take advice from their subordinates. I mean, there's a look out there that lady bosses are bossy.
Yes.
And they won't listen.
Yes.
Is it typical of
women? You see, when you look at a woman's character, a woman's attitude itself, every woman is a boss on her own.
Yeah.
Every woman. you get that point? So even I used to say that women can't even call themselves madam. I can't meet you in time like, hey, madam. They don't do that. It's men that boss, master, say. Like, they do that because they always want to give respect to each other. And so women, when they are leading, when they are leaders, their temperament count, their attitude counts, and they themselves as the character as a woman itself also count. Because a woman, a leader, naturally has that pride in her. And so there are certain advice you give her, she will not take. Because she feels I'm the boss. And if I say this is this. Now, Manu, in her case, relies so much on her strength. But when it comes to war, it is not only the physical strength you use to fight. It is mind game. It is wisdom. And now when you look at Raul Delajo, he's playing that wisdom tactics that Manu is lacking.
But
that is the difference between a man leadership and a woman.
Derek, I'm getting confused there because I think maybe it's also her way of also playing the mind game. I don't think Raul Delajo is smart enough to know the kind of person he's been with. He should be able to tell that she's also up to something.
All of us here got to a point and we're very convinced.
Yeah, that's true.
The 6-year-old man was the one hanging on the tree.
Exactly.
But right now,
only for us to find out that
he is the one. So
You can bear with me. Manu can be working up. She's working up
but
something.
she's
She's working on
confusing
something.
me myself.
Me, I feel there's something big
making
she's yet to do, and she's just waiting for that right moment to do it.
No, Manu, you made a statement.
Okay.
Manu, you made a statement that the traitor is in here with us.
Yeah.
Which means that the traitor is so close to you. Right now, you meet the traitor hanging on a tree, and you are convinced. Looking at her facial expression only shows that she is convinced. And Raul Delajo said something. He said maybe because he's afraid, he ran to come and hang himself. And so he had even made Manu more confused. Look, the lady is confused.
I don't think she
Both
is.
of us.
I don't think she is. I beg to differ.
Does her behavior or, posture question the leadership of women?
Of course. See, the way Manu is behaving, some of the things that she's doing, I believe that, look, most women in her shoes would have done the same thing with the kind of attitude Manu is using right now. For me, I think it is a woman thing. The pride is there. If look at the way she was saying, and that is my command. If we get you, yes, it's your command. You know, men are so tactical, and anything that they do, they calculate whatever thing they want to do. I always say that we are rational and women are emotional. That is why Manu can forgive and forgive and forgive. Do you think if he was a man, he would have just forgiven any enemy like that?
But you know, when a woman doesn't forgive you, it's difficult than when a man decides to forgive. Women, when they hold on to stuff,
that is the
point. For a very long
that
time.
is why in a monarchical state, a woman leadership is so difficult. We know that England is having a woman as a leader, as a queen.
Yeah.
But when it comes, when you even go and find out more details, who is even running the affairs? It's the prime minister, and that is a man.
And he takes orders from the queen.
I know, but I'm saying that if you look at the monarchical state itself, it's very difficult for a woman to lead.
Thank you. Your last comment, Elijah.
Well, I just think so far the entire series has been amazing. It has been good. A lot of lessons have been learned. I just want to say, when people are doing anything, when you are around a lot of people, you should try as much as possible to give out your best. And irrespective of how they treat you, irrespective of what they do, just give them your best. And trust me, I believe the God that we serve will make you better and help you overcome every challenge and situation. So I think Manu should just keep giving her best, and she will definitely get there.
Thank you so
Are you sure God forgives you?
Thank you so much.
We can continue this outside.
I know, right? Thank you so much for coming as always, and happy Eid al-Adha to you guys.
Thank you. Yes, my mom is Muslim, so.
Oh, hi,
yes,
mommy.
great.
Happy Eid al-Adha to you. I'm coming to eat right after this. Okay, a very big thank you to all of you. Heard it all. This is a series that you always want to watch over and over again because of the lessons that we're learning. I'm sure that after this series, you will sit down and take stock of your life and find out what that you have to do right. A very big thank you to Indomie Instant Noodles. Today, ladies, watch CB Men and Women capsules, Clinic Hair Relaxer, Heaven's Mosquito Coil, Calipo, Onga, Cerelac, V-Fem, Veraldo, Royal Feast Perfume Rice, Walkerden Zwan, Time Herbal, Ideal Milk, Gibidol, and also Top 1 Mosquito Coil and Spray. A very big thank you to my costumer, my dear Elegance, for always sorting me out. Thank you so much for watching, and happy holiday to all of you. Good evening to New Love. Come here, Jay, if you're watching. Hi, I love you so much. And also to you, Kaka Jesse, I adore you. Good night.